What's going on YouTube? This is Jonathan with Live Love Music. We're going to be reviewing the Pod Farm 2 by Line 6. Now what this is, it's actually a plugin that will work with your DAW. So if you're using Cubase, Nuendo, Logic, so it doesn't matter if you're using Mac or PC, this will work with it. And what this does is it emulates guitar amp models. So not only that, but it does vocal preamps and bass models as well. So for those of you doing your home recording or even really studios, this is a really nice pickup for that. So there's two models. One comes in at 99 bucks, one comes in at $2.99. We're going to run you through the differences of those packages and show you really how it sounds in a real life situation with guitar, with vocals, with bass, and show you how kind of without the plugin and with the plugin, let you guys know if it's worth picking up. Now the main difference obviously with the Platinum Edition, you're going to get a considerable amount more of guitar amps, bass amps, and cabs, and studio effects and stomp boxes. As we move on to the system requirements, you're going to need minimum 1 gig of RAM, 1 gig of hard drive space, and I really do recommend having at least a 7200 RPM hard drive for optimal audio performance. Now, like I had mentioned, this is Mac and Windows compatible. It's completely MIDI controller assignable. You do need an iLok or an existing Line 6 device to run this, but the plus with that is you have an existing Line 6 product below, you're going to get a $50 discount in terms of upgrading towards the Pod Farm 2. Now, before we get into any of the sounds or anything like that, I want to mention the tuner on this thing is fantastic, and honestly, it's the best that we've come across. It doesn't matter what program we've tried, this is hands down the best tuner as far as accuracy and ease of use. Now getting on to the sounds, there's a huge array of bass amps, bass cabs. You can tailor it to any tone that you'd like. Beyond that, we have a bunch of preamps that you can use to fatten up your vocals, acoustic guitar, drums. If you guys actually want to check out a sample, we recorded a song using this for acoustic guitar. Go ahead and click the annotation here. Now one thing really convenient with this is instead of using the whole plugin, they'll actually allow you to use individual preamps, amp models, effects. So this is going to allow you not to drain your CPU, especially if you have a big project open and you need to save CPU power. Now there's tons of effects from wahs, delays, distortions, reverbs, way too many to show you guys in this video. We'll go ahead and give you a taste starting with a wah, so go ahead and check the sound out. Here we're taking a look at a nice chorus. This is actually used on a Roland Jazz Amp model. In a second we're going to go ahead and bypass it, so this is dry. And this is back with the signal process with the Line 6 plugin. So very nice full sound, and it's a very nice effect for a plugin. Next up, we're going to show you an analog delay. You can completely customize this as far as time, delay, tap tempo, but go ahead and see how it sounds. Here's an example of their noise gate and how well it works. It really gets rid of all that annoying hum. You don't want it there for recording. Most great tone actually comes from multiple amp tones blended together. Now this will actually allow you to do that, so you can either choose from A and B, switch them left to right, or you can even blend them together, and that's going to give you a completely whole unique tone blended from two completely different amps. Alright, moving on to a little bit lighter tone, you guys can take a look at more of like a mid-gain type tone, and you guys can see how easy it is to switch tones. We'll go ahead and close this out by letting you guys hear a nice clean amp model based off of Fender Twin. Alright, so I've always been a huge fan of Line 6 way back when I got into guitar playing, probably about 5 years ago, which is really the same time I got into home recording as well. My first experience with them was the Pod XT Live, which is a great sounding piece of gear, but what I like about the plugins is it allows you to expand to other things. So you can use any preamp, you can use any interface, any recording program. You're not limited to a certain piece of hardware or anything like that. So if you're a studio, if you're just doing home recording, trying to record your band, it's a great great investment. $299 or $99. I mean, you might think it's a little bit pricey, but compared to I mean, there's thousands and thousands of dollars worth of hardware. Now, granted, it's not going to sound like a $1,000 piece of hardware. It's going to get you pretty close, and it's going to give you a very good sound for a relatively cheap price. So if you guys, like I said, just looking to get into recording, looking to have something sound good, I mean, it does metal really well, it does hard rock, blues, the clean sounds are fantastic. I like the vocal preamps, the bass models. All in all, it's just a great package. So if you guys are kind of wondering about picking this up, I'd say go for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope it helped you out, and I will catch you guys later.